And the Korean president will be on another diplomatic mission next week during his time in France and then in Vietnam, holding summits with his counterparts for broader economic cooperation. Our Oh Soo-young tells us what to expect.
Embarking on a 6-day trip beginning next Monday, President Yoon Suk Yeol will set out to strengthen economic security cooperation with France and Vietnam. According to Yoon's office, the South Korean leader will hold a summit with President Emmanuel Macron next Tuesday during his trip to Paris to attend a presentation as part of the 2030 World Expo bidding process. Based on their shared universal values of freedom, human rights and rule of law, the two presidents will share their respective plans to collaborate and engage with the Indo-Pacific region, particularly with Seoul elected as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. Yoon and Macron will discuss global security issues, presumably North Korea's nuclear threat and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. They will also talk business, with their bilateral trade volume having reached $13 billion last year.
While focusing on securing jobs for future generations and economic growth engines, the leaders will discuss ways to expand investment and deepen cooperation in the fields of economy, security, AI, space, high-tech, and future industries.
Yoon will take part in 3 business-related events: a dialogue with young people at the world's largest startup campus, Station F, an investment declaration ceremony, and a digital vision forum where he'll declare an initiative to establish new global digital norms. Next Thursday, Yoon begins his diplomatic schedule in Vietnam, his first official state trip to Southeast Asia since taking office. An official summit will take place on Friday with President Phu Van Thong, followed by separate meetings with the Vietnamese Prime Minister and National Assembly Chair before a state banquet. Accompanied by his biggest ever economic delegation of some 205 corporate leaders, including the chiefs of South Korea's biggest conglomerates, Samsung, SK, LG, Hyundai, Lotte and Hana Groups. Yoon will attend 4 key economic events, including a bilateral trade exposition, a luncheon and a forum for some 500 business people. Yoon will also hold a dialogue on expanding research collaboration with young people in digital sectors.
There are 3 key points. First, expanding service and infrastructure exports. Second, supporting solidarity between future generations. And third, strengthening digital leadership.
Yoon's diplomatic outreach comes at a time of geopolitical rivalry in the region and trade uncertainty, with South Korea looking to strengthen its economic and security partnerships in order to pursue its national interest as well as global peace and prosperity. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.